hit it, hit it. Every night, every night, every night. Whip it, hit it, hit it.
I got plenty green, whole lot of white. I could get it to you cause I do this every night. That bitch thick as hell, and her body right. If that pussy good, I'ma hit it every night. Every night, every night. I'ma whip it, hit it every night. Every night, every night. I'ma whip it, hit it every night. I can count a check for real, this is not a dream. She got a good attitude.
That's how we do.
Yeah.
We don't do interviews, we having conversation.
Facts.
Word.
Facts. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm having an interview right now with.
Nope, you're having a conversation.
We having a conversation.
We don't do interviews.
Having a conversation.
See, it's all
right
raw.
now
It's just all
Red.
raw.
We having a conversation right now, babe. I'll call you back. Okay, I'm having a conversation. Yeah, we're filming right now. Love it. I'll call you back. Love you.
You already know.
Priorities.
We got told you it's three different fires. You got fire red, fire, and you got red.
Right.
Yeah. That's three different. So if you chicks ever run into each other, y'all know the vibes. I'm telling y'all now, and I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't even care.
Facts.
But how that shit went down at the joint, man. I was thinking about that, replaying it in my head.
Oh yeah, Tycoon.
I was dying.
Shit. Yeah, man. Tycoon party.
Who you was with? Who you slid in there with?
Oh yeah, I was there with Special. Special came through there with Special, OT Genesis, a few other, our artists, Cali Cass came through with Cali, came representing Special Entertainment.
But the way they got it on the net, it's like everything went perfect. Like all the videos Fifth putting up and all that.
Yeah.
And you gave me a whole different perspective that they trying to keep under the wraps. So we got to talk about that exclusively. Fuck all that.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, at the end of the day, we all gotta promote positivity.
Yeah.
I guess in regards to that.
But I know Fifth don't promote positivity. He'll say positive vibes.
He with
It'll
the
be
shit.
a whole nother. Yeah.
Curtis is with the shit.
So,
yeah. But I mean, it was a cool vibe. We was rocking out. We had flew from Atlanta. We Special team. We went to New York to join the festivities and everything. We hit a few parties prior to that.
Yeah.
We were at the studio a couple days ago. I don't know. Timeline is kind of screwed up, but we was at the studio at Quads in OT session. We all just whimsically said, "Yo, we gonna go fuck with the Tycoon shit, 50 shit." So we all jumped in the trucks, drove, because Jersey's right there from the city. Get
15,
there 20, 20, running there OT. The shit is crazy, bro. Like, we walk in the spot, it's like a zoo-ish atmosphere already.
But remember you was like, the place so big, but everybody was like being Fifth group.
Yo, the place, Pier 115 is an ill place. It's right by the waterfront over there by Edgewater, I believe, in Jersey. Beautiful place, man. We walk in the spot, bro. Fifth on the right-hand side. The club, I can't even tell you how much square feet it is, but it's like we couldn't even walk through that motherfucker because it was just so packed when we walked in. But as we fighting through the crowd, we see a whole fucking open space. Everybody in the club is all fucking congregating around where Fifth section at. So that's hazardous right there.
Yeah.
You gotta breathe, get the place some space.
Yeah.
Everybody and they mama.
But one thing about the celebrities was so crazy, because remember they had a Tycoon weekend here, which was a success. And I went to the pool party. They had free food, free everything.
Oh yeah, it was lit out here.
It was lit, and it wasn't no problems. But one thing I know, I guess it's levels to the celebrity shit.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying, like when Fifth around, the other B or C list, whatever you want to call it, they all like kind of turn into groupies.
Yeah.
Differently, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the truth.
And the way y'all move, like y'all do y'all own, it's like Special don't even drink.
Yeah, Special.
Yeah, he get bottles for everybody, but he don't even drink. He's not excited. But one thing was so ill about y'all wave, when y'all come through, the people like 50 of them you know what I'm saying? They be wanting to get with people with special and y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't gotta.
Real
So it just be weird. Like so the celebrity nigga or whatever they want to call themselves out here. When Fifth come around, I see they humble themselves like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Like when he all this pay me my money by Monday shit. What y'all need money from him for? Like ain't y'all celebrities? They just be weird. I don't know though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's the campaign.
But how you continue? You said they was all grouped up around Fifth.
Yeah,
and
all
then
grouped
boom,
up around Fifth. Shoulder blocking. Once I stepped in the spot, I already knew off the rip. I told my bro, like, listen, this situation here is kind of comfortable for me because we know how we got them antennas up always, every day, all day. We commenced to walk through the club, so we find a little lounge spot behind where all the chaos is at. So OT, Special, myself, we all chilling in the spot, having our own little vibe. This was around like 2 a.m. around that time. You know, everybody already lit in the fucking club. 30 minutes after we in the spot, you see the first haymaker. You know how that shit go? Cause that's one thing. When we in the spot, we kind of have like a whole view of everything. We gotta know what's going on. How the temperature is over here, how the
and we all from up north, so you know the vibes. You gotta have your guards up.
You know the vibes.
Yeah, the energy different up that way.
So off the rip, I seen the first haymaker go. So after the first haymaker, then you start hearing the rumbles. It sound like thunder coming up. Like those who been in the shits, when the shit pop off in the club, they know
somebody getting. It
sound like a rumble.
Yeah.
Then the sound go up.
Yeah.
So you know shit. Then you hear bottles smash and everything. So what we do, we from up top, we defenders off the rip. You know what I mean? We grab the first Ace of Spades bottle like. Drink time over, nigga. We out of here. Let's get up out of here. We getting up out of here. And plus we had...
You got the females too.
We had the female.
Yeah, and that's the money. Like,
exactly.
You got your artists.
We got to make sure that we get out of here. We're gonna get out of here the same way we came in here. One piece. So, fuck what everybody else doing over there. We try to execute the evacuation plan off the rip.
Yeah.
You know? And the shit seemed like it was coming to where we was at. So then that's when we got on guard. Like all of them, that's one thing, yo. Motherfuckers be acting like they tough, but when the shit hit the fan, and you in a circle with a few people, you see the motherfucking bitch come out there. You see niggas eyes like this. Next to you be like, yo, you good? Niggas be like this.
Yeah.
Niggas be pushing bitches in front of them. I see niggas push girls in front of them like, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit is ridiculous, but overall, though, we got up out of there. Unscathed.
But when you got up out of there, what happened with the whips, the valet wave?
Oh, that was part one in the club. Part two was outside the club. Now, you could just imagine, after that whole rumble inside, everybody looking to exit, right?
Yeah.
There's
y'all made it out first, though.
Yeah, we made it out first. Now, the poor valet dude, shout out to the valet dude over there at Pier 115. You tried.
Yeah.
You tried. That's all I can say. You tried. He had like 100, 200, 300 people coming at him one time for their keys, trying to get up out of there.
Yeah.
Now, this is a conversation, so in this conversation, I want everybody to just picture that shit right now. 300 people running to, them key booths. Them shits ain't nothing but like maybe 4 feet tall.
They just right, yeah.
All them keys in there. Every like 300-400 people running to that shit one time. Keys is falling on the ground.
And there's one valet dude.
The one valet dude holding the fort down, trying to. Operative word. He tried to. So it was just a disaster. It was a disaster. But luckily, God is good because.
No, but it was. Remember, it was like. This nigga crazy. Nigga said the key thing turned over, so now all the keys mixed up.
Yo, it's crazy. You try to picture that shit,
and you couldn't find your key.
I couldn't find my key.
After all the keys was distributed out, your key was missing.
My key was missing.
But the truck was
there. We already knew where the truck was you know, one of our peoples, we already spotted trucks, so at least we said ourselves, all right, boom.
Yeah, you know the truck ain't gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If these niggas trying to do some bozo shit, grabbing keys and going car shopping in the parking lot, at least we got our eyes on our vehicles so we know who coming, boom, 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 if the light flash, blah, blah. So said, so done. I mean, look at out like, fuck it, we gonna have to book out of here.
Yeah,
you know, fuck it, it's just a car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as we get home safe.
Yeah. That's crazy.
As soon as we walking, this next valet dude looking at us, we walking to the car like, they like, yo, that's your car? I'm like, yeah. Nigga said, no keys inside. Nigga, we could have been in Brooklyn already.
Yeah, lifesaver. But 50 posting Tycoon Weekend was a success. The type of individual he is, as throwed off as he is, that is a success to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He with all the shits. He with the smoke. I know that was a success to him.
He with the
Yeah.
smoke.
He don't care. So if some bullshit went down, it was still a success.
Yeah.
That's his
Although
way.
there might be a few lawsuits, a few discrepancies behind all that, that might have a gag order on it. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure. I mean, with the amount of blood spillage on the ground, I'm pretty sure a few people thinking about filling up their pockets for them losses.
You ain't hear about that shit about Trump, how he got all them motherfuckers locked up at the border?
Oh yeah, Trump.
How you feel about that shit,
Man, if you don't know, now you know. Famous quote from Biggie Smalls.
And he trying to blame it. He trying to blame it on Obama, saying Obama started it off. He built the cage and separated families and all that. I mean, Obama wanted border control, but it wasn't to the extent what Trump doing.
Nah, not at all.
taking kids from their families, putting them in cages. But what's so sad about it, the conditions over there in Mexico for some of them people are so bad that they'd rather be in jail.
Yeah.
So they kind of taking advantage of their situation. Yeah, but the way how Trump got them kids at the border and taking them away from their families and all that, it's just a sad situation, man.
Now, Guantanamo Bay been going on way before it was even exposed with the Guantanamo Bay controversy. It's been going on for years. That Guantanamo Bay situation been going on for years.
I forgot it, but what was that situation again?
Oh man, well the prison where they had all the prisoners, Middle East, and I'm pretty sure they had some Mexicans in there too.
Look that up real quick.
Yeah, Guantanamo Bay, you know.
I remember, but it's like vague.
Yeah, and the ill treatment that all the inmates were getting in there, it was just like immoral.
So it's damn near equivalent to what's going on.
Yeah, it was just
right
like
there at the border.
It was just like demoralized treatment that the whole facility was
Trump is a celebrity, man. That's The Apprentice. Like, I was looking at a documentary with him, and I realized like he's a genius marketer. Yeah. Like, he know how to market himself.
He's a businessman.
He's a businessman, and I really believe that's him tweeting. You know how usually people have writers. Yeah. Some of them politicians.
You think that's him?
Nah, that's him. That's him. You go back and look at that documentary, B. Yeah. That's him. Mm-hmm. Nah, he don't play no games.
Yeah. And Trump, he is chauvinist. He's not gonna. Even if it wasn't him twiddling his thumbs, he right there making sure every word that's gonna be put out there is something that he agreed on.
Exactly.
So it's the same thing.
Exactly.
You're right. It's him.
Exactly.
It's him.
Yeah,
man.
They talking, and he was just saying recently, talking about he the second coming of Jesus and all that. But the sad part about it, his supporters look at him that way.
Yeah,
they look at him like a Jesus.
Yeah, and those are the white supremacists mostly.
Yeah.
Those are the white supremacists. That's why we starting to see so much uproar with these
like mass shootings
and everything. Like those are all
they've been at an all-time high since he's been in office.
All-time high, and they feel like, hey, we got our spokesperson.
But I'm weird though. You know, we West Indian, man. You ever heard about that poison they be getting from the blowfish?
Vaguely, I remember something.
It's like, damn, man. I don't know if it started in Haiti or it came from Haiti, but the government done got hold of that technology. It's like something, a part of the blowfish where you could.
It's poisonous.
It's poisonous, but they don't learn how to turn it into a powder. And then when you turn it into a powder, you blow it in somebody's face. it turns them into a zombie, and it makes them do whatever you tell them to do. As weird as it sounds, they could go look this up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's a blowfish that they turn into a powder, and it's turned into a powder, and as soon as they blow it in anybody's face, you become a zombie, and they can give you orders. So a lot of these mass shootings that be going on, I be thinking that. But see, it's weird because, I mean, if all we know is the birds, bees, the flowers, and the fucking trees. Shit like that gonna be over everybody's heads. Like it sound crazy.
It's the operative word you use. You said over, because right now that's the wave and the motive I'm on. You gotta overstand shit.
You have to overstand.
You can't understand. Everybody.
That's what they
understand.
That's what they got. The government got everybody understanding.
Understanding.
And if you overstand, and they try to make you sound like you crazy or look at you like you crazy. Yeah. But the craziest shit going on, ain't no way you can make movies and edit these movies like Avatar and look at this without some of this shit being real.
It has to start from somewhere, an idea, and all it takes is an idea to put any action in place. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they say that if you want to seek the truth and you want to find out the truth, you look at it in a book, right?
Yeah.
But every movie,
or if you want to hide something from somebody, you put it in, or you want to hide something from a black person, you put it in a book.
Right. Exactly. Now, everybody's been dumbing down with this tool called the box, and it's as small as the cell phone to the motion picture cinema screen. When you see that, it distracts you from overstanding, but it's very clever.
It's
programming. It's clever because it also throw in truths of what's really going on. That's why every movie you can see something that's really fucking happening.
But what's so crazy was crazy to start overstanding. I had to go outside the box and read and go on YouTube and research. It took years and years and years of researching. Cause look, anytime you get to this point, say you might be studying the Illuminati, then you study the Illuminati, then next thing you know, you might go so far to where you get the aliens. Then you go so far to where you get the flat earth. Then you go so far, and then you just start putting all these pieces together. The next thing you know, a light bulb go off. Then you watch other interviews. I like watching interviews of like CIA agents, shit like that. I don't just like sitting there and like watching movies. I like to watch people that have history in America, that been through some shit, that actually been in the Vietnam War, that actually like worked that Area 51. Like Bob Lazar, he this dude that actually worked that Area 51. You know what I'm saying? So all these stories, then you go to putting all these and connecting these dots together. The next thing you know, they say, go look at this movie. Then go look at that, and then it just be like, then once you get it like that in your head, next thing you know, symbols be everywhere.
Yeah, you see the sigils.
Yeah, you could just see it in what? You could hear the conversation, you could see the symbols and everything, you know what I'm saying? Then you just be enlightened.
Yeah, and you'll overstand.
Yeah,
and then
and once you get like that, certain people can't even stand next to you for a conversation.
Right.
Yeah, because they're gonna be talking dumb. Like once you get like this, you don't want to hear from this chick with track in her hair doing this. Like you don't want to hear this nigga talking about, oh, I'm about to go finesse this or no. You ain't with none of that. Yeah, it just become average. It's just average. It's average. It become part of their daily conversation all the time. And it's alright to shoot the shits once in a while, but you can't be around me 24/7 talking like that. Because I'm not learning nothing from it. Right. I can't take nothing away from it.
Right. And you can't even enlighten them either because it is so programmed, so lost.
It'll turn into an argument.
Yeah, even when you try to enlighten them and have them overstand, they looking at you like you're crazy. Like,
yeah, man.
Some who seek overstanding, you might get them, but there's 8 billion people in this world, man. We ain't going to meet everybody. And the 24 hours they say we have a day, man, if you fractionalize it, that's the main reason why life is so short, because it ain't really 24 hours. And
what's so crazy was leads into the segue. I'm in Follies the other day. That's what I mean by conversation. I'm in Follies the other day. So, you know, they got a lot of new girls in there working. Right. So there's one chick come up to me. She don't know I be in there. Obviously, she a new girl. So she say, but it's a lot of girls that leave for years and then come back and play the new girl thing or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know her. She don't know me. So she come up to me and was like, shit, where you from? Up top. I'm like, where you from? She like, Miami, been here 4 days. All right, cool. Oh, you want to dance? Nah, I'm cooling right now. She's sitting there trying to kick it. Next thing I know, she see one of the waitresses, fat white girl. So she just starts saying like, damn, fat white bitches that been working here 9 years, they all bitter, thinking they run shit, boom, boom, boom. All right, you hear what I'm saying? That sound crazy right now. Let me take you back to this. I thought you was from Miami and been working 4 days. So I told her, I was like, if you from Miami and you've been working 4 days, how you know a bitter waitress that been working here 9 years? How you, she felt so stupid. Like, you talking to a sharp, you know what I'm saying? So come to find out, that's what they do. Like, that's the new thing. She let me know a new thing that girls out here doing. You really ain't from Miami. Right. But if I was a certain type of trick or a certain type of person, you know, a light bulb go off when a bad chick tell a nigga she from Miami. Yeah. Now you kind of took yourself outside the Atlanta box. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing they doing. I'm from Miami. I've been here a couple days, and niggas spend some bread on them like that. Right. And it ain't worth it. Just had to walk off. It just felt dumb as hell, man. I don't play that shit. Yeah,
exactly.
Hell no.
See, that's the prime example when somebody average come across an overstanding.
Exactly.
You know? And they say the 1%ers are the ones that run the world. But it's not even only on a monetary basis. It's on a way of thinking. You know what I mean? Because the 1% of thinking is how we think.
Exactly.
A vast majority
of so even though we don't know the even though we don't know the real percent, I mean, it's safe to keep it at 1 because we know it's this such amount. Exactly. That's crazy though.
Yep. Exactly.
You stepping out tonight?
I might pop out. I don't know. I'm taking it like, you know, after that Tycoon thing we did up in New York, we back in the A, you know, loving the weather, everything. You know, we might shake and bake how we always do on the regular.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at probably hit Throwback Thursday at tonight, man. Come out, you already know. Wrap this conversation
absolutely.
up.
Fire rap.
Word, you already know, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Giving your boy conversation, man.
Greatest conversation.
You already know.
Here, man.
You already know.
Greatest
we get
conversation.
Together, how we talk. Holla. You already know. My dog. You already know.
Every night. Whip it, hit it.
I got plenty green, whole lot of white. I could get it to you cause I do this every night. That bitch thick as hell.